How are you positioning yourself for your desired future? Welcome once again to another episode of Navigating Through Life. And today our topic of discuss is positioning. So as a young professional, a young adult navigating through life, how are you positioning yourself for the place you want to be within a particular period of time? How are you positioning yourself for your desired future? For example, it has always been my dream to speak publicly. And I mean, I've had friends who told me while we were in school and even after school, "Oh, Nancy, you know how to speak very well. You know how to break down complex sentences and all that." This goal was further crystallized during my final year in school. I and some of my friends, we struggled with navigating through life because we're asking ourselves, now, after school, what next? What are we going to do? How are we going to get jobs? Relationship, all those. We needed guidance, and I told myself this is exactly what I should speak on, because most young adults like myself navigating through life, we all need guidance, and these information are not readily available. So now you see, I have had a goal, I have discovered my topic of choice. Now, how to speak. Like we all also understand, not everybody is camera savvy. Not everybody wants to be in front of a camera or is very comfortable being in front of a camera. And I'm one of those people who is not very comfortable being in front of a camera. And I told myself, okay, I can also speak by writing. And I launched a series on LinkedIn where I write and talk about how youths like myself can navigate through life. One time, I was discussing with my boss, Joyce Daniels. She told me that if you want to be seen as a speaker, you should speak more. If you want to be seen as a writer, you should write more. Basically telling me to position myself and position myself right. So my goal had always been to speak. But because I was afraid or I had reservation as to facing or sitting in front of a camera, I decided to start writing. But that was not what I really wanted. It was the speaking that I wanted. And then I had to overcome my fear of sitting in front of a camera to now speak, because that is my goal. Position myself and position myself right. So you see, for you to position yourself for your desired future, you first of all have to understand your goals. What is your desired future? What do you want out of life? Number two thing that you have to understand is, how do I get that which I want out of life? So if you're able to prefer answers to the first two questions, then you position yourself accordingly. So for youths, young professionals, young adults like myself, navigating through life, through career, through relationship, trying to carve a niche for ourselves in this big wild world, I will end today with a quote from Cooley that says, "Position yourself well enough and circumstances will do the rest." All you have to do is position yourself rightly, and the universe will do the rest. Thank you very much for listening in. My name is Nancy Ide, and see you in my next video.